Hey guys, thanks for tuning into F1 Podcast. This is episode 83, and Max, it's a historic podcast because we're doing our Singapore preview. So mate, we'll get on to the tips now. I'm going to start off and say that I think Felipe is going to go from pole and win the race. I was thinking about today, and Felipe, is it just me, Max, or Felipe seems to do well at new circuits? We had Turkey recently, last few years. Whenever there's a new circuit, Felipe seems to do really well.
Seems to adapt quickly, doesn't he? Quicker than the rest.
Exactly. He just seems to find, like you said, he dials it in, and he just seems to get that pace straight away. And I'm expecting not a lot of overtaking, perhaps a boring race, and Felipe to really run away with it. From Kimi in P2, I don't actually think Lewis is going to factor into this race. I'm tipping Kimi to get P2, and I'm actually tipping Lewis to make a big move on sometime in the race, turn 1, turn 4, I don't know, lap 3 at some point, and retire.
So, okay.
Yeah, I don't know, I've got this feeling about it, but Massa to win from Kimi, so big Ferrari weekend, Max.
Oh, huge. And who have you tipped for P3, mate?
P3, I'm going for Heikki. So I think Heikki's right up there. There's going to, on the grid, there's not going to be a lot of overtaking, so I'm not sure what's going to happen to Robert, but I'm tipping Heikki to get some points. A podium there as well. Okay,
very interesting. Oh, very interesting calls, mate.
Oh well, we'll see.
Will be interesting to see what the you guys say on your comments about Lewis not factoring into Pep's
into the podium. Yeah,
into the podium. Can I
He's aggressive, Max. He's going to have a go, but
this
time it's not going to pay off.
He'll have a go, all right, no doubt about that. And I reckon going down into turn 1, mate, is when he'll
maybe turn 1, lap 1, yeah.
You never know, mate. In keeping with the Felipe Massa theme, I thought one of the most brilliant comments I've ever heard from a Formula One driver of late was given by Felipe Massa in the post-qualification press conference when he said this: "When you achieve what you want, it's always a great achievement."
It is, yeah.
And I just thought, power to you, Felipe. When you achieve what you want, it's always a great achievement.
I was hungry this morning, Max, so I had some breakfast, so I achieved what I want, and I'll tell you, it was great. It was
good achievement. Well done.
Those Cocoa Pops, I tell you.
I love it. Well, mate, like you, I've also picked Felipe to run away from it, run away with it from P1 on the grid. He just looks comfortable in the car, and he seems to have dialed himself in, and Ferrari seem to have dialed that car in to the circuit. So for me, Felipe P1. I've chosen Lewis in P2, barring any incidents. I think it's pretty much a dice between these two now, leading into the final 4 races of the season. And I think you could almost say that Felipe has the upper hand at the moment, qualifying ahead of Lewis with 3 races after this to go. But never say never with Lewis Hamilton. I mean, as he's demonstrated over the last couple of Grand Prix, he's prepared to have a go. We saw last race with his little bit of biff and barge with Webber and
he loves
to
it.
Extent Glock.
He loves it.
And in P3, I'm actually picking Robert Kubica. My speculator for the race.
Good tip,
I think it's high time that BMW once again showed their mettle and showed what they were all about. And I think although Heidfeld initially qualified in 6th and Robert in 4th, I think BMW are there or thereabouts, and anything can happen in the first night race of our championship. And I'd like to think that the BMW will get up there and at least grab a podium.
Max, anything can happen in Formula One, and it usually does.
Thanks, Murray.
Mate, it's going to be a great race, so enjoy it, guys. And actually, we're going to be online at 8 p.m. Sydney time on Sunday night, so we'll have these videos up before then. But if you're online at 8 p.m. Sydney time, we're going to do some MSN chatting before the race and getting all pumped up for it, mate.
Sure will.
So enjoy the race, and let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time.
All right, guys. See ya.
See ya. Bye.